Roots and Wings Press presents Which Way Home? A Beechwood Harbor Magic Mystery by Danielle Garrett. Narrated by Ronconi. Tantor Audio, a division of Recorded Books, presents Which Way Home by Danielle Garrett. Narrated by Ronconi. Chapter 1. It's strange how a place can change so much and yet look exactly the same. The last time I'd stepped foot inside the Seattle Haven, the secret community hidden somewhere between the human and supernatural worlds, it was the place I called home. Now, standing on the main street that wound through the heart of the city, I felt like a complete stranger. During my year of banishment, I'd grown detached from my old life inside the busy city. Magic pulsed through the haven, an undercurrent of all the powerful forces and beings that walked the glittering streets. In the past, that swirl of power would have excited me. Now it was overwhelming and confusing. Then again, the reason for my trek to my former home wasn't exactly cause for celebration, and undoubtedly added to my anxiety. In less than 24 hours, I'd be standing before the powerful Haven Council, waiting to see if I would ever be allowed to practice potion magic again. My lawyer was confident, but his assurance hadn't quite rubbed off on me. My world was spinning as though I'd just stepped off a merry-go-round that had been going 100 miles an hour. However, I was determined to ignore the urge to hurl long enough to have lunch with one of my longtime friends and paranormal party planning extraordinaire, Anastasia Winters. So after stepping off at my city's central hotel long enough to drop off my cat, Boots, and get him settled with a bowl of kibble, I headed out to meet Anastasia at Finnegan's, one of the Haven's best cafes. Their claim to fame was the hearty soups they prepared and served in miniature cauldrons, old-world style. All the charm, none of the barbaric treatment. Not to mention their cherry cider was the best thing to ever come out of a barrel. Walking the streets of the Haven was a surreal experience. All of the shops and restaurants I used to frequent were bustling with witches and wizards, shifters, were-creatures, and goblins. I even spotted a majestic centaur striding down the street. The farther I walked, the more comfortable I became. My anxiety ebbed, and I actually started to smile as I drank it all in. The sights, the sounds, the smells. Beechwood Harbor was populated with supernaturals. I was hardly alone. But there was something about being immersed in it. The freedom of not having to hide.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?